If you have not experienced a CrossFit workout, you probably know someone who has. It involves a lot of stuff, lifting weights, sort of like gymnastics also, cardio, just like everything. They're so creative. It's a total workout.
It sounds perfect for Hannah Welker. Hannah, I know you're on the bike a few minutes ago. How's it going out there?
Good. The group is starting their actual workout of the day. So, Chad, the first thing people are doing is the back squat. Now, this is different than a type of squat that most people do, right? You go deeper in CrossFit.
So, not necessarily just for CrossFit, but what we push here is I want full range of motion as long as it's safe.
Okay.
So you'll see a variety of different depths with different members. Some people lose lumbar curve. They have a poor position once they get to a certain height, so they stop doing that. Ideally, we want to see people squat full range of motion, put their joints through a full range of motion, increase muscle activation by doing that. So we do encourage people to get full depth, you know, butt to the floor, if they can do that safely.
All right. So Melissa's going to actually squat with me because she's going to be the great example of what to look like, and I'll be like the weaker example of what to look like. But you step back from the bar, right?
Yeah, you're going to take a step back, chest up nice and tall.
Okay.
You might want to widen those feet just a touch.
Okay.
There you go. I don't know what you're talking about. Squat form looks great. Right,
and what do you tell people who are just starting out, who maybe have never squatted in their life before?
Well, first of all, we wouldn't load them down with a barbell. So we're going to start with just their body weight. And we'll look at how they move. Right now, both of you ladies move really well. Your feet are positioned flat on the floor. Your torsos are upright. Right? You're in strong positions. The backs are tight, belly's tight. There's a lot of control there, so there's not, except for right there, there's no control.
And I knocked the bar off.
So it wouldn't be a lot to look at there. What we tend to see issues with are people have a hard time creating tension through their torso. So we may give them a tool or an element to hold out in front of them, something that forces their body to react the way that we want them to react. We'll give them targets like a plyometric box or a medicine ball to squat to, so they have a depth check. There's a number of different ways it will take people to build them up to that.
Good stuff. So the next exercise, obviously they did more than that. They did 1 set of 20, and they're building weight from previous weeks.
Yes.
That's also something that you do here.
Yes, yeah, we have our strength is progressive rather than random. So they'll see the same thing depending on the strength cycle that we're in. Right now we're in a 20 rep max or a 20 rep back squat cycle. So Mondays and Fridays they're squatting one working set of 20. The initial number was based off their front squat max from last cycle, and so we increase each time.
And that's something you do also. You split up the skills worked each day. I'm assuming you're not back squatting every single day.
No, and not to this extent. This right now we're doing, we have this Mondays and Fridays for this strength cycle, but you'll see a variety of different things each day that you come in.
Perfect. So now you were doing walking lunges.
So we had some accessory work. Accessory work is basically just ways to complement the strength work that we do in here.
Yeah.
Today we had some walking lunges with dumbbells, and then we had a what's called a Pendlay march or a Pendlay death march.
Oh yeah, the death march.
It
good
makes
stuff.
people really nervous. So they're just going to step out, and you do a great job demonstrating that. They're going to step that other foot out and reaching the dumbbells down towards the floor, maintaining straight legs, straight back.
And that's what's also really important about CrossFit, because since you're lifting weights, you know, no one wants to get injured, so you work technique. That's
Absolutely.
important.
Absolutely, and everyone, because we work with a variety of different people, ages, I mean, we have some kids that come in here, and we have ages from, 14, 15 years old on up to 50, 60 years old, and we've had older actually in here as well. So we see a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different skill levels. Some people have been sedentary their whole life. Some people have been competitive athletes their whole life. So there's a lot of different things that need to be addressed.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm going to continue to work out. These guys are really outworking me today. So I'm going to try and get back to work, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Very nice.
There's no pool to jump into afterward.
She's going to want a pool of her own sweat will actually be
Oh,
great.
man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I've done CrossFit workouts where afterward we brought a gallon of water with us and we would just pour it over us at the end of the workout. That's how intense it was. It was in the summer and there was no air conditioning, and a lot of those gyms don't have air conditioning. So.
But still, it just adds to like the roar factor.
You're roaring at the end. You're like, we're done. Get me out of here.